Hey, Dwight Clow here. I want to share a thought today about the importance of inviting Jesus into the process of forgiving others. I teach a course on forgiving others, and there's just a principle out there that when you teach something, you're going to be challenged with that thing. And just to be clear, I don't enjoy being placed in a position where I need to forgive other people any more than anybody else does, because what that position means is that somebody's going to do something that brings some pain into your life. And I don't like getting hurt. I don't like being offended any more than anybody else does. And so anyway, I was out shopping with my daughters a few days ago, and one of my daughters was sharing some experiences that she had had with a former supervisor. And this supervisor, in my opinion, was just one of those people that had kind of clunky supervisory skills. You know, very good at managing the bottom line, but kind of a bull in a china shop when it came to dealing with people. And anyway, as my daughter was explaining all of this, and as I reflected on on her experiences with this supervisor, later in the day after we were shopping, I just found myself just really feeling angry. 'Cause I don't know about you, but for me, somebody hurts one of my kids or a member of my family. I mean, that's the fastest way to get my hackles up. That's just, I don't like that, and I don't think any parent does. And in addition, I had a run-in with this supervisor once upon a time where I was at the restaurant where my daughter worked, and I can't go into all the details, but anyway, she was very rude to me in front of all the employees, in front of all the customers, and I got so angry that I had already ordered and paid for my sandwich, and I walked out of the restaurant without even picking up my food. I was just so angry. And I had thought that I had dealt with it. You know how it is when you think that you've dealt with something, and then the other day when I was just reflecting on this, I realized I'm still angry. I'm still mad at her for the way she treated me. And so anyway, I just decided, well, okay, I need to deal with this. And I know from just my own experience and what I've learned about forgiving is I have to focus in on the anger. I can't deny the anger. I have to look at that anger inside of me. And so sometimes I have a hard time connecting with my feelings, but the other day I had no trouble at all. It was definitely there. I could feel that anger. And so I asked myself, okay, why am I angry? And, you know, I identified why I was angry about what this supervisor had done to my daughter, and then angry about the way she had treated me. And then I asked, as I focused on those things and identified the reasons that I was angry, then I asked the Lord and the reason why I felt like I had to hang on to that anger, I asked the Lord if He would speak into that, if He had anything for me. And it was really neat. As I focused in on the time when the supervisor was rude to me, I just felt like the Lord just whispered to my spirit, she didn't have the big picture in her head. And I can understand that. I mean, there are lots of times when I respond to people and I don't have the big picture fully in focus. And so as the Lord just shared that little bit of information with me in my spirit, planted it deep in my heart, I just found that my anger toward her in that situation was dissipating. And then as I reflected on her treatment of my daughter, the Lord spoke to me again and just shared with me, you know, I am in the process of training your daughter, and I know what I'm doing. And again, I just felt like this need for me to rush in and protect my daughter was just that just kind of went away, because I knew that God was there. He was doing what He needed to do. And again, I just felt like my anger was dissipating toward the supervisor for those reasons. And then I was just very easily able to forgive. And so I just want to encourage you, we all struggle to forgive. That is just kind of if you're trying to follow Jesus when he tells us how important it is that we forgive others, all of us struggle with that. But it becomes so much easier when we invite Jesus into the process. So that's my thought for today. Hope it helps you. Have a super day. Thanks so much.